These are three things you will notice when you return to wholeness. The longer you do this, you notice how you get better at not getting distracted from the stillness. You're no longer like a feather in the wind. You're the
Right.
one watching the feather.
In order to see your life as a multidimensional experience, you have to have an experience of yourself as the witness. That right now, I'm looking at my hand. Even we even say it's my hand. I'm not looking at me, it's my hand. I'm looking at my computer, looking at my leg, looking at that fly. That fly is not me. Probably is, but I'm not focusing on it. So what this does is it moves us into what the most ancient scriptures on this planet from all spiritual traditions have said and advise students to reach, which is to be the witness, to watch the multidimensional movie that's going on around you, like this damn fly.
Is it a fly?
um, it is a fly, yeah.
What does that
So
mean?
to watch it and to continually bring your awareness back to that instead of getting hooked into an emotion. We can feel emotions. It's not that. It's just when they're done, they're done. It's over. We can have thoughts, but when they're done, they're done. We don't have to keep bringing them back up again and again and again. Like we do when we have a thought about somebody, we go to a friend, we tell them, they talk back to us about that person, and we're just reinforcing ourselves in a loop that keeps us in whatever dimension of poverty we have. It's poverty consciousness. Now you have a poverty of Shakti, it's called the poverty of energy, that you're not able to appreciate all that's going on for you in your life. You can't see it. Um, so that's what it means to bring your awareness back to yourself as the witness. We call this a multidimensional movie, what we're inside of. It appears real, but so do the sets that actors use when they're moving around life. A movie set, it's not you. You're the witness. You're watching. You're looking out of your eyes. Who is that one who's looking out of your eyes? Become more interested in that. Spend a little time doing meditation. That's what happens in meditation. You reconnect with that one who's been given many names: God, Shiva, Krishna, Allah. There's many names for it. But the fact is, whatever you call it, it's the witness of your life. It's watching the movie of your life. It's watching your movie. You can change your movie in any way you'd like by moving awareness more to the witness who's watching. Then there's no reason to get involved with all these fleeting emotions. One day you're feeling something, you go to sleep at night, what happened to it? It's gone. It's gone. You don't remember it. You actually have to remind yourself of it in the morning. Wait a minute, I was so angry at somebody yesterday. What was it? Oh, that's right. And we could find somebody we're going to talk about it with. That's it. That's the habit. That's the habit we're breaking right now on this planet. It's well worth pursuing. It's the culmination of many generations of people who wanted to get to this state. And it's so available to us now. So available through these mediums, through meditation classes, yoga classes, exercise classes, therapy, whatever avenue you use, seek that out within yourself.
What I get from all of this is how it's all about awareness, being able to become the observer rather than a victim of all these things that happen to you and you just live them without
Right.
any power. If you can observe and also extract yourself from, how do you say that?
The narrative.
Yeah, when you're not aware of it, you're just in the middle, like well, like you said, like a feather being tossed around.
We call it the light of awareness. That's what Reiki is. Reiki is Ki is light. Ray is awareness.
Mm.
Every true spiritual and philosophical tradition is speaking to this. This is the state that we fix ourselves in, is the light of awareness. As you do that, you take your focus off of this. It's not that it's not here, but it's not your primary focus. Your awareness is on your mind, it's on what's happening initially with your thoughts. And then over time, as you get better and better at it or more open to it, you can just keep your mind, your focus on this space, this beautiful space that's now been revealed in your own mind, the space between thoughts, space between words, space between the objects in this room. That space, this space right here, is consciousness. It's conscious. It's not just filled with, oxygen and nitrogen and carbon. It's not. It's conscious. You're in a sea of consciousness. When you can connect to the light of awareness in here, and in a minute I'll talk about how to do that specifically, you can connect to the light of awareness out here. So in here, you notice that if you're driving in your car, turn your radio off. Just be in the silence. Start to notice what thoughts are going through your mind that maybe you've been trying to drown out through the radio or music. Don't. Just notice them. Be a warrior. Face your own self. If they're negative, own it. That's the first step. Just own it. Those are your thoughts. There's nothing to be ashamed of, nothing to run from. They're just your thoughts. Begin to take some breaths in and out. Notice at the end of each exhalation, end of each inhalation, there's a space. That's the space inside. Lengthen that, open that up. Get more interested in that than just following the thoughts where they go. Because if you really watch yourself, you'll see that's all you're doing. You're just following them. And there's no reason to. They're not doing anything. They're not supporting us. They're not supporting us. They're just thoughts. That frees us up to begin to re-experience. Jesus said, be like little children. That's a brilliant teaching. Little children know to be more present, to not be sitting up there watching their thoughts. They don't do that. They're involved with life experiences. We come back to that through these practices. We come back to that. We come back much more consciously aware, even than many children. You start to see how your thoughts are streaming out and creating experiences in the outer world. Once you remember that, and it really is a remembrance because you know this, we all know this, but we've forgotten. We've gotten entangled in this drama that we call life. We've gotten entangled. It's fine. One of the things you could do here, but pull it back. Start to be aware of who's watching your thoughts, who's in there, looking out. Does that person really have a name? Do they have the history that you had? You believed you had? What happens when you just spend more time with that? Rumi called it the friend. It's just your best friend. Doesn't judge you. It's not criticizing you. It's not saying you should be more spiritual. What the hell that means. It's just be with your friend and watch. Your outer life will begin to change. You'll start to have more loving, wonder based experiences. and you'll continue to be able to pay the bills. You know how to do that. You don't have to worry about that. You know how to do that. It happens automatically. That's one of the things Jeffrey showed me. I'm not focusing on getting clients, etc. I don't do that. I know it's just happening. It's just unfolding all the time. And your intentions become more powerful, especially uplifting intentions, like I'm cared for. I'm forgiven. Take that one on. I'm forgiven. You're forgiven. Watch. Watch what happens in your life. Watch how you see somebody walk by who wants this actually happens. Many of my clients, somebody who really held a grudge against you walks by. You were sure they held a grudge against you. You were sure you hurt them and they didn't forgive you. Literally within hours of doing this exercise, they show up and they're kind to you. Who changed? Are you sure it was them? Or was it you? That you changed. You stopped this narrative and you saw somebody different.